Hey, it's your girl Kdiddavis. Come back out to you one more time. Today I'm getting my hair done. I'm excited. Get my hair perm, clean, depending what country you're from. Yeah, I was in a bus. This guy, he came on. He couldn't walk that well, but I don't know. His pants was down. His pants was. Thank God Katani was not with me. His booty cheeks was down. So, no, his pants was under his booty cheeks. So I saw a pair of booty, and I was right behind him. I was like, oh my gosh. But just be careful, guys, when you're in the bus, train. You sit down, you actually look where you're sitting. Also, don't go home on your bed, on your couch with your damn outside clothes. Because booty cheeks could have been on the chair. I'm just saying. Booty cheeks. Alright, guys, I'm in the hair salon. About to get my hair done. Bye. Apparently, we had a mild earthquake in New York City. I didn't feel it. My daughter's school, I don't know how to even see, I had to see the reason of putting it in Parent Square that it had an earthquake, because none of us felt it. Maybe they felt it in class, I don't know. But I literally just left for school probably like an hour ago. And maybe because I was in the bus, I didn't feel it. I didn't feel nothing. I felt nothing at all. I was been in the bus for about like 30, 40 minutes. I didn't feel the buckle. They said they have this new place down. I don't, mess. Anyway, guys. Welcome to New York. We have crackheads. We have oversaturated homeless thing. We have earthquakes. We have hurricanes. The only thing I don't think we had tornadoes yet. I feel like we had a tornado before. Have we? I feel like we had. I don't know why I think that. But it's not, tornadoes are not known to New York. Hurricanes are. We have like mini hurricanes. But then, no. Sandy was a big hurricane. I know people got affected by that. So it wasn't small. I feel like it's not really every year, but we have a lot of flood outs. Like train stations just be flooded out. The rain here gets crazy, but it'd be a lot. Welcome to New York. Apparently, when I was in the store when the earthquake happened, I didn't even feel it. I didn't see it. I didn't feel it. I didn't nothing it. When I think of earthquake, I think shake, a lot of shaking. I didn't feel or hear anything. I'm just too much in my own world, so I didn't know what the hell's happening around me. That's kind of sad. I love watching YouTube. That's crazy. So the earthquake was 4.7, I believe they said, but it's a 4 point something, which is not a big earthquake, but it still kind of shake it a little bit. But yeah, I thought this lady, she said, "Oh, earthquakes are nothing, but the crime in New York is crazy." Yeah, like I understand, But yeah, right here, she put a little rinse in there, a little treatment, a little something. Look at your girl. I need to get my hands together. Like, let me show you my hands. Like, I guess I should probably put sunscreen in my hands, but I haven't done it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was gonna get stuff to help them with dark things, but I need to also put on lotion. I'm kind of ashy right now. Don't judge me. I'm ashy and I'm still classy. Don't come for me. Come to me, your moms, okay? Yeah, like I said, I want to get some chicken. I want some chicken. I'm about to order food. I don't want to order food though. I'm trying to eat food later and not eat now. Usually when I get my hair done, I buy food on the block because I like it. I want chicken wings and fries. Chicken wings and fries. Chicken wings. I should save my money, right? I should. I need $150 for Sunday for food for 3 of us. Then I need, what else I need? I need money for what else? Food tonight for the girls' night. We were gonna bring something. I gotta buy liquor. I usually try to bring liquor. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm usually, all of us buy liquor, but I try to bring a good bottle of liquor. We love Stella Rosa. So I'm gonna get back 3 or 4 bottles of Stella Rosa. It's 6 of us. Technically 2 of us can't drink out of the group, so it's gonna be us Stella Rosing it. But I don't care. I'm gonna be drinking it out. Feel me? Maybe I should get, maybe I could do that. I'm about to go, so I can go to my showers. If I get time to go to my showers, I might have to go get a little something. We'll see. Anyway, guys, bye. So we over here selling cookies. Tomorrow we're gonna be at Prospect Park selling the cookies for the Girl Scouts. Yes, we have options. Girl Scout selling is going to be on the 14th through the end. We're going to do another thing for the Girl Scout itself. The days after, for like a week, there's a new program. Yes, get your Girl Scout cookies. The ice cream man came on our territory, trying to take our customers, but it's alright. But this is going on. Hey kids, what's up? How's life? Anyway. But yes, guys. I'm wearing glasses today, can you believe it? Oops. I had a tree trying to fall on me. Look at my hair. Freshly permed. I did a roller set. I didn't do. I fucking just don't give me the bouncing. Look at the bounce. But yes, guys. Bye. Look at the heart, guys. Took a picture by the heart. So us out here delivering cookies like we are Uber drivers. But the projects? I see building like that. Probably the projects. Probably is projects. Did we have projects that big? Anybody know? When I see clusters of building, I just automatically think projects. I could be so wrong. But I've been like that all my life. Unless I say houses on it or something like that, I don't really know if there's projects or not. But it just look like projects to me. I thought that Rochdale was a project the whole time. People say they're not, so I don't know. So, if y'all know, Rochdale and Queens is at the project. I think they are projects, so who knows. But, yeah. Dropping off some cookies. So we're about to go to Taco Bell and get taco burrito. We're out here on by 86th Street in Manhattan. Smelling like hot dogs. Hot dogs is probably the only food I don't eat outside. I think it's weird. If people don't make hot dogs how I want it, let's make it really crispy. I don't want it. It just looks like it's this uncooked ding-a-ling. No, I want cooked ding-a-ling. So, yeah. So I don't be doing that. Anyway, guys. Later. Yeah, see right the house all the way down. Woo! We're going to Washington, but the Soka is supposed to be happening while we're in the train, so hopefully it's not a stop. I'm just hoping that's about to stop is long enough to go by stop and go outside and look at this whole eclipse pair glasses. Got this from our Girl Scout leader. She got a place where I had the glasses for free. I think all of them are probably for free. I'm not really sure. But I got mine, got KKs. Look at us. I got a third one, but somebody didn't want this, so we might sell up on the train. $5. $5 is so good. We stop playing. I probably won't sell it. Probably just give it away if somebody wants it. Anyway, guys, bye. So we are at the Eden Hotel, and we are in Washington, D.C. With the Columbia one. I want to go on the scooter so bad, but KK will be a lot. It'll be a lot to do a scooter with her. I don't know if we can take both of our weights on it either. So we're waiting for Uber so I could go to the conference. Let me get there at 8:30. The Uber's gonna get here in 43 minutes, and it's crazy. They do it more to say to go to security, get there by 8:30 because the security takes a long time. I hope it doesn't. I hope to get there by 9:35. 9:40. I mean, no, not 9. Woo. 8:40, 8:45. But it was at 9 o'clock, so yeah, that's what's going on right now. Chilling. I like when I got my hair first done, it was the bounce. I like the bounce of it. The bounce going down. As you wrap it, the bounce goes down, so I have to kind of flash a little bit. I want this to be. Yeah. I rushed and did my contacts took forever to put in. That threw me back today. And I got up so early too. That's the crazy thing about it. I got up by 7 o'clock. Crazy. Gotta be present. Look at us, guys. Ooh. We official. Oh. And here's big. Okay. I wonder where Alana is. Alana.
So what happened? In addition to serving the final customer, the person who's receiving the support, we're also working directly with states And so, for example, with the waiver for in-person interviews, having to learn how to work with the states to return to that, and making sure there's a clear transition plan is a good example of the how. The other thing I want to talk about, just because it wasn't mentioned here, but I know you would all agree with it, is that customer service and experience really also relates to employee morale. And so from a federal government standpoint, we've got to take care of our people and support them in the training that they need. And also from our partnerships with states, we've got to find ways to support them and amplify.
I do think, sort of to the point of best practices, learnings, the ways in which we do this work together, Unwinding really has opened doors in that state-federal partnership. And so, again, you'll hear more from Dan's side today, but we will be focused on thinking about how we embed what we have done together and learned together in the regular business of our interactions, and the models, the strategies, the things we have done that have proven to move the ball forward. How do we push those into other parts of the way we do work together? Again, building muscle. You know, we had this use case that was a reality of our life.
And then we have Tianka Perkins Ramali, Program Director, also Family and Workers Fund. And finally, we have Corey Klein, Senior Portfolio Manager at the Ballmer Group.
In order to be upwardly economically mobile, you realistically need to have economic stability first. You're not going to be able to, it's like putting a ladder on unstable ground in this consummated climate. And I think there's an increased focus on certainly the delivery aspect, right? And I think this is a lot of just active listening, especially with the folks here in the room from the nonprofit government angle around, you know, there's a certain limitation or a cap in the important work of working on policy, big P, little p policy, working on things like outreach in the community.
Delighted to welcome Alice Aluak, the Director of Membership and Development for the Global Health Center, but also a consultant with the Center for Law and Social Policy, many of you know as CLASS, who is a consultant on their community partnership group, which gives experiences of people with lived expertise of these issues in conversations about policy. And Alana Gracie, who I'm delighted to have on stage as a member of the Aspen Institute Financial Security Program Community Advisory Group, works on the ground on these issues with people and families, and is also a poet. So please welcome our panelists.
Woo! Yes.
So to kick us off, we've heard, Corey actually did a really good job of outlining a bit.
Thanks again, Tim, for having me. I have never been so proud to sit next to someone. The gloves are out, and I thought I was going to sugarcoat, but no, I don't have to, so thanks for doing that. So first things first, we do have to acknowledge the good. And the truth is,
so I've heard a lot today, good morning if it's still morning, or afternoon if it's past that, about the things that it would take. And we're talking about the gaps. I think it's important to think about what was just said. It's like, why is it that taxes, we can do this really quickly, but with benefits we can't? Well, taxes are important and benefits are a burden. And I think that if we don't start making those type of shifts in our, like we have to shift that mindset that benefits are a burden, because the people who are receiving them feel that when they go in to get them. The people who are working with folks to deliver those benefits feel like it's a burden as well, not necessarily the person in front of them, but the systems that they have to navigate in order to make it happen. So there's this burden that the workers feel, and then that is put off on the people who are receiving the benefit. They're not important. I'm a burden. And so then, like somebody said earlier, life happens, and in Michigan, where it's people are going to wait till last minute because we're humans and stuff is happening. But just that little bit of leeway shows that people do want to get things done. So I think that that's something that we often forget when we're thinking about, like, these are people, but how are people being treated? That's what we keep talking about, is the delivery. And from that, like, being a person like me, being in a room like this with a lot of people who I would not normally be able to have any access to or to give my voice to, it sounds so good. I'm like, wow, all these people at the very, very tops of these things really care about this. But that is not trickling down at all.
It's not.
System. So by the time you're sitting in front of somebody who has a caseload of 300 and they have to process all this paperwork by the end of whatever the month is, and then people are calling because they don't understand, you can't just call anymore, and all of that type of stuff, everything that's at the top, these great and wonderful, like, it's so exciting to see that people actually care about this, like, it's very sincere, I believe it, but it doesn't trickle down. So I think that that's a gap that has to get closed. And the people on the ground who work with people, they need to feel that as well, so that they can deliver the benefits to people, and they don't feel like there's a burden, and they're not looking at those people as a burden.
We haven't done that. Instead, we close and we walk away. And I think we do some similar work in other really significant parts of our system. Director Matney is leading an effort to overhaul our Medicaid waivers in the state. And that's a heroic level task for those of you in the Medicaid space that many people don't ever take on because it's too complicated. But we are. And we've engaged individuals who utilize Medicaid services at the table to help design what their needs are and how best to suit those needs. But we recently had a bit of a misstep that I'm going to talk about here. I'm looking at Liz like she's on.
Right.
Is more than crises. It's horrible to ask a mother
I gotta
to
meet her
wait
too.
a week to feed her children. That's immoral. So in 5 years, I want to. If I'm in this role, and I don't know if I will be, because I'm
Right.
in 5 years, our clients are not going to be waiting a week. If I'm in this role.
To look at people with grace. I think everybody's trying to do their best. And for most families, they're just trying to make sure that their kids have access to meals. It's not because they don't have, some of them actually have jobs, or some of them have to do 2 or 3 jobs, but it's still not enough. And so even as we think about how quick we get to process everything else, I think it's really important to also think about.
I think that the idea of what does that look like in the community is, what does it look like for any one of us to be able to get up and take care of ourselves and our lives and our family? I mean, it's really that simple. When you think about, I get up, I do this, I go to work, let's pretend you have a dream job. I do not dream of labor, but let's pretend, just to be clear, if you have a dream job, and you go to work and you make your money and you can buy food and you don't have to choose between, I work, I do data, I'm a person, I'm in the weeds, I do data for a nonprofit in Detroit, Alternatives for Girls, it's a great organization, and I make a decent wage. I have had to make choices between groceries and gas money and food, especially for the pandemic. Now I am able to work from home, but that what would it look like if you could just not have to say, okay, I have to go to this place and deal with people who don't understand what else is going on in my life. I have to jump through a hoop to literally, to be able to feed my family. I have to get medicine for my child. I have to take care of my mother or my aging parent or whatever it is, and I could just do that, right? So what would it be like in a community where you could just get up and live your life and not have to think about making certain choices, and knowing that once you make those choices, you have to then deal with systems that don't respect you and don't see you as a productive member of society because you need support. That was said earlier about the difference between needing a handout and needing support. We all need support on some level. So it's this idea of when you think about the most supportive person in your life and you're just like able to go to them and say, whatever it is, I need this, whether it's emotional or it's financial, it's whatever, and they just pour into you. And then you can go on about the rest of your day. It would look like we could live with dignity. I keep hearing that word. I think that's so important. That is what it is that I could wake up every day, I could take care of myself, I could feel good about it, and if I could deal with whatever else is going on in my life.
It's simply unfair. And that doesn't mean we lower the bar. It actually means we raise it higher, and we just have to work harder and find more people to come into the cause. So I hope that's how you feel coming out of today too. The last just quick reflection, and then I'll go through my thank yous, is that a couple of months ago, Aspen FSP held a workshop about actually the intersection of benefits, especially workplace and public benefits. And we had a cross-sector room like we have here today. It was a small group, it was really cool. And one of the participants actually very candidly admitted at the end of the meeting, because there have been federal and other government employees in the room, that she was like,
Oh, it looks huge. Side in Washington, D.C. No, call him on the phone. I haven't been a good vlogger. KK was with her sitter all day while I did my conference. I'm back in NYC. The first taxi, it was 2 minutes and 3 minutes. The person didn't move. The person stayed in one spot. I called. The person didn't answer. I didn't know it was an option that I was just gonna do regular cancellation, but I said the driver's not moving. I should have done it for earlier too. The driver's not moving. Let's see what I got, but that would probably took forever anyway. So I just did what I did. But it said driver's not moving, and guess what? I got a new driver. So yes, guys. KK want to say hello to y'all. You tired? I got a kiss? I said she gonna change her mind for the camera, but apparently not. I'm done. She's like, I only get hugs and not kisses. It's crazy.